Have you ever noticed your cat stealing your seat the moment you stand up, or nudging you aside like they own it? Why does your cat insist on taking your spot? And what are they really trying to tell you? The reasons aren't just one, but many, and some might surprise you. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover 9 intriguing reasons why your cat takes your seat and the surprising message behind each one. Let's begin. Number 9. They love your scent. Have you ever thought about how your chair smells to your cat? To them, it's like a treasure chest of your scent, and they can't resist diving in. Cats have an incredible sense of smell, about 14 times stronger than ours, and your seat is packed with all the comforting and familiar aromas that make them feel safe and loved. When they hop onto your chair, they're surrounding themselves with the smell of you, their favorite human. Scents are a vital part of a cat's world. They use them to navigate, communicate, and even relax. Your unique scent on the chair is like their version of a security blanket, wrapping them up in a wave of comfort and reassurance. It's their way of keeping you close, even when you're not right there. So, when your cat takes over your seat, it's not just a quirky habit, it's a sweet, scent-driven declaration of love and trust. Number 8. Attention seeking. Isn't it true that your cat loves being the center of attention, always finding ways to make sure you notice them? Well, stealing your seat is just another trick in their playful playbook. When your cat hops into the spot you just vacated, it's their way of saying, "Hey, look at me." And if you're still around, don't be surprised if they snuggle right beside you in that same spot, claiming it as their own personal throne. They know that by sitting where you've been, they'll have your full attention. Cats are masters at getting attention, and they'll often do whatever it takes to make sure you're focused on them. By claiming your seat, they're not just taking your space, they're positioning themselves in the perfect spot to get your love and affection. They might even nudge you or plop down beside you, looking for pets or a little cuddle. Number 7. Warmth. Have you ever caught your cat jumping into the exact spot you were sitting, curling up in it like it's the best thing in the world? Well, it's not just because they love the view, it's because your seat is the perfect toasty spot. Cats are heat-seeking little creatures, and they adore finding warm places to settle into. Your chair, having been warmed up by your body, is like a cozy sunspot for them. Cats have a higher body temperature than humans, and they naturally gravitate toward warm, comfy spots. They're built to seek out warmth for comfort, relaxation, and even health reasons. When they hop onto your chair, they're simply indulging in the warmth you've left behind, making it their own little sun-baked perch. Number 6. That's how they bond. Isn't it true that you hug or cuddle your favorite person to strengthen your bond? Well, cats have their own version of this, by claiming the spot you just left, or most importantly, by pushing you a little and sitting by your side. When your cat hops into your chair, they're not just seeking warmth or comfort, they're actually connecting with you. It's like their own little version of spending time together, even when you're not around. This behavior is deeply rooted in their instincts. In the wild, cats bond with their fellow cats through shared spaces and communal resting areas. Domestic cats still carry this instinct, but they've adapted it to their relationships with their humans. When your cat steals your seat, they're claiming a piece of your world, wrapping themselves in your presence. Number 5. Curiosity. Does your cat ever sniff around or circle your seat when you get up, like they're trying to solve a mystery before they end up claiming it? Well, that's exactly what's going on. Cats are natural explorers, and the shape of the seat or the way you sit on it can be a mystery for them. The moment you move, they zoom in, sniffing and circling, as if they're trying to decode your scent trail. Why? Because they want to understand what you've been up to and why that spot is so special to you. It could be that your cat smelled something that you ate on that seat. Were you stressed, relaxed, or doing something exciting? Stuff like that. To your cat, your seat isn't just a piece of furniture, it's a window into your day. Number 4. Comfort. Have you ever seen your cat staring at you and later on taking the same spot you were sitting on? Actually, They can sense it. Cats are incredibly in tune with our bodies and can detect subtle changes like the rhythm of your breathing or the steady beat of your heart. When you leave your seat, they instantly pick up on these cues, knowing exactly where you've been most at ease. Your cat hops into that spot because they can tell it's a place where you are feeling relaxed and comfortable, and they want a piece of that coziness too. Cats are highly sensitive creatures, and their heightened senses of sight, smell, and hearing allow them to pick up on the smallest details. Number 3, claiming territory. Does your cat not only take your evacuated space, but also push you aside to claim it as their own? Well, that's their way of marking their territory. Cats are instinctively territorial, and when they jump into your seat, they're not just looking for warmth or comfort, they're establishing ownership. It's as if they're saying, "This is mine now," just like how they mark their surroundings with scent glands or scratch posts. In the wild, territorial behavior helps cats feel secure, and they carry that instinct with them into our homes. By taking over your seat, your cat is reinforcing their sense of control and safety in their environment. They might even nudge you out of the way or give you a smug look as if to remind you who's in charge. Number 2, social hierarchy. Does your cat sometimes push you aside to sit in your seat as if they're reminding you who's in charge? Well, that's because they're following the rules of their social hierarchy. Just like in a pride of lions or a group of wildcats, there's a natural pecking order, and your cat might be asserting their position in it. Taking your seat is their way of showing who's at the top of the social ladder in your household. Cats, even in domestic settings, have an instinctual sense of hierarchy. If you've noticed your cat hopping into your seat while you're still around, they might be subtly reminding you of their status. In the wild, the dominant cat often takes the best spots, and your cat might be following that behavior when they claim your chair. They could even give you that smug, "I'm the boss" look as they settle into your seat, letting you know they're in charge. Number 1, they mimic you. Have you ever noticed your cat seems to copy your actions or habits, like taking your seat when you get up? Well, it's not just a quirky coincidence, it's actually in their nature. Cats often mimic the behaviors of their favorite humans, and your chair becomes an extension of that bond. If you frequently relax in a specific spot, your cat may see that as a place of comfort and security, and they'll want to share that experience with you. Cats observe your actions closely, and in many cases, they mirror them. This could be anything from sitting in the spot you just left to following you around the house. When your cat hops into your chair, they're simply reflecting your behavior, creating a sense of closeness and connection. By taking your seat, they're not just seeking comfort, they're trying to replicate your routine and habits because they associate it with feelings of safety and affection. If your cat takes your seat, don't stress. Instead of getting frustrated, consider it a sign of affection or a playful gesture. You can gently encourage your cat to move by offering them a more comfortable or enticing spot, like a cozy blanket or their favorite perch. If you're feeling generous, you can let them enjoy the seat for a bit and relax nearby. Remember, it's just a cute quirk of their personality, and you're not being ignored. It's just your cat being a little social, comfortable, or even claiming their space. Plus, it's a reminder that they love being near you, so maybe share a few snuggles and enjoy the moment.